Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Well, that's a quick strike from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In catch-and-shoot situations, those scoring instincts are right on point.
Pass to Mutombo. Outside Arenas. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. And expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. Arenas dishes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Outside Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Mutombo. Thompson for 3. Tipped away. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Thompson.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
Paolo Banchero's checked in for Jason Tatum. Richard Hamilton's checked in for New York. It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Down low. Here's Yao. The Knicks pull it in. Left side Arenas. And he makes that one. Arenas has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And so here's Memphis. Trailing by 2. Hamilton against Doncic. Hesty out. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Arenas passes to Hamilton. Floats one. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Edwards, he's checked in for Mullen.
At the line for 1.
And the Knicks making a change here as well. Porzingis is checked in.
One shot. And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off, excels shooting it from mid-range, just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
Pass to Doncic. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
That free throw good from Doncic. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Outside for Arenas. Mutombo against Yao. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Edwards dishes to Doncic. And again, Memphis no good. The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Back to Arenas. Hamilton up top. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hamilton's got 5 points so far.
And you can tell Arenas just has that ability as a distributor. He can pick out the ready shooter and get them the rock.
For 3, Edwards. Arenas grabs the miss. New York's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. To Porzingis. Back to Arenas. Inside. And it's Hamilton that time on the assist by Arenas. 7 points in the game.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Edwards passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yao with a screen on Arenas. Arenas against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Arenas. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. New York leading by 4. Thompson for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Memphis. To the middle. Here's Banchero. It's rebounded by New York. Mutombo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Hamilton outside. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Out to Thompson. Hamilton outside. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Knicks up by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Bibby. Towns is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Ellis. That's Hamilton in at the 3 spot. Look at Edwards running home the 3.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Bibby kicks to Hamilton. Porzingis against Sabonis. Towns, no luck.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Here's Ellis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Anthony Edwards. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all missed significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Tatum's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Paul George is checked in for Bibby. And Ellis drops them both. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Tatum with the drive.
But Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. George, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Outside Edwards. Back to Tatum. And here's Edwards. He's got 5. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Fires the 3. And Hamilton gets it to go on the assist by Ellis. Hamilton's got 13.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Outside Edwards. Edwards with the answer. Such a competitor.
Oh, that is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Here's George. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. George has got his second basket of the night.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's Edwards. Misses the step-back jump shot. The Knicks with the lead. Hamilton right side. Ellis left side. Fires for 3. No good from Hamilton. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Sabonis' screen on Hamilton. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the 3 ball is good. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And keep an eye out for George from deep. Tons of room to grow there.
Towns against Tatum. Sabonis sets the pick for Roy. Here's Tatum, driving in, lays it up off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Doncic is checked in for Memphis. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Brandon Roy. The Knicks also changing it up. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Porzingis. Thompson comes in for Richard Hamilton. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Monte Ellis. Thompson dishes to Green. Outside, George. To the paint. Here's Towns. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A big-time soft hands, phenomenal putback by Karl Anthony Towns.
To the inside. Stolen by George. And they're pushing it up. All going up court. And Green slams it in.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Tatum against Green. Up top, Tatum. 11 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Sabonis. Towns with the defensive effort. New York leading by 7. Outside, Arenas. No good that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum passes to Doncic. Sabonis' screen on Thompson. Down low. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Sabonis has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, you cannot give Sabonis this kind of advantage. He's got the kind of touch and focus necessary to score it.
Thompson against Doncic. And Thompson kicks to Green. Pass to George. A 15-footer, and the shot goes in. George has got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
We call that money from the mid-range. PG doing his thing in the sweet spot.
Outside, Tatum. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. The sky is the limit for this young man.
Banchero's checked in for the Grizzlies. Edwards comes in for Mullen. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. On the free throw, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Banchero. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Banchero's got his first basket.
And this kid is just a natural-born scorer. Banchero can post you up, face you up, and also beat you in transition.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. New York leading by 5. Arenas passes to Wallace. Some nice passing by New York here. Offensive rebound. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Knicks miss again.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Outside, Green. Arenas passes to Green. The 3 from George. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Wallace against Banchero. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point territory, Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. On the wing, George. Edwards defending. Thompson for the triple. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. The Grizzlies trail by 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star grade in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Now comes in for Jason Tatum. And Mullen subbed in for Edwards. And they pick up 2. Arenas has got 4 this quarter.
And how about that move by Arenas on the drive, able to slip through the contact.
Doncic kicks to Mullen. Gilgeous-Alexander against Arenas. Yao with a screen on Arenas. Arenas against Gilgeous-Alexander. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Pass to Towns. Inside, Thompson. Thompson gets it inside.
Well, because of his size and position inside the painted area, Klay Thompson is a real threat.
Doncic outside. Mullen for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A deep 3 from Thompson. Off target with his 3. The Grizzlies trail by 6. George with the ball. Mutombo passes to Arenas. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
The Knicks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for New York. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now we'll send it over to... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Doncic. Then it's Tatum. Then there's Yao. And it's Mullen in at the small forward spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And George gets it to go.
And that'll serve George well in his career. Lightning quick release.
Outside Tatum. Back to Doncic. To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work defensively by Arenas. New York leading by 5. Thompson in the corner. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Tatum's got 8 rebounds in this game. Tatum draws the double. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns.
Obviously, Yao is just so huge. Defensively, it's almost impossible to guard him legally.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Yao. That one misses.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
Luka Doncic. Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York. Paul George. One shot.
Throw good, Paul George.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Doncic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Doncic. Yao with a screen on Thompson. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Let them hear it.
And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 10-point game. Here's Tatum. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Here's Mutombo. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Yao's got his 5th rebound in this one. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Grizzlies ball.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Mullen with the 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
And Thompson kicks it over to Arenas. Pass to George. Rebound by Yao Ming.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
The 3 for Doncic. The Knicks pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Towns. No good on the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Well, do not let Jason Tatum get space in transition. He will make you pay.
Outside, Towns. Back to Arenas. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Arenas can't hit. Memphis with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Towns kicks to Mutombo. Some nice passing by New York here. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Mullen. to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Stolen by Tatum. And it's Memphis on the break. Mullen with the ball. And Arenas picks him up defensively. New York trailing. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
The 3 from Tatum. Tatum from 3.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
Outside, Towns. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Tatum. And here is Yao. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Now it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in. And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Here's Tatum. Wow, hammering it in.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Knicks trail by 3. Outside Arenas. To the middle. And stolen by Yao. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Luka hustles and gets it to the rim.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Hamilton's checked in for the Knicks.
Knicks substitution. Number 9, Richard Hamilton.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Arenas. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Thompson misses. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 20-5 run. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Yao. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And this is where the size of Ming is just too much. Have to foul him when he's that close.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Grizzlies?
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And he makes both free throws. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Memphis making a change here. Banchero's checked in. Here's Arenas. He's got 14. Outside, Towns. Here's Arenas. This one for 3. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Gilgeous-Alexander against Arenas. And it's Banchero missing. Knicks trail by 7. Hamilton outside. Over to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Towns kicks to Thompson. Pass to Hamilton. Mutombo sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Mutombo's got 4 this quarter.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Hamilton against Doncic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Doncic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. The Knicks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Now here's Arenas. Towns, the pass to Arenas. Some nice passing by New York here. Hamilton against Doncic. The kick out to Towns. Knocks down the 3-ball. Towns has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Knicks. Gilgeous-Alexander against Arenas. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mullen.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
Hamilton with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Mutombo inside. Banchero's there.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Back to Doncic. Yao with a screen on Hamilton. And here's Doncic from the arc. They get it back. Picked by Yao. Another shot. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And Thompson launches it from deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Grizzlies. And it was from... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Paul George. Klay Thompson is out there with Richard Hamilton. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doncic with it. Now Hamilton defending. Offensive rebound. And it's Doncic missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Roy passes to Edwards. Over Thompson. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands. You let it go, Anthony Edwards.
And so George will bring it up for the New York Knicks. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Edwards inside. Defended by George. Edwards' shot is good.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Hamilton, the pass to George. Back to Hamilton to take the lead. And Sabonis pulls it down. Memphis leading. The 8-footer. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And that one falls for Tatum. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
From the moment Jason Tatum stepped into this league, he has been a guy who has wanted the burden offensively, and he has delivered.
Hamilton kicks to George. Thompson for 3. That ball, nice feed that time from George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. Edwards against George. And it's sent back by George.
That's just staying with your man, anticipating what he's thinking, and great instincts on the block from Paul George.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Porzingis finds George. Porzingis with a screen on Edwards. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Porzingis.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
Edwards looking it over. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The shot by Thompson, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Tatum dishes to Edwards. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Thompson passes to Hamilton. Now George to take the lead, and it's good on the way in. George has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And George looking to score inside whenever it presents itself. I like how this man attacks the game.
Edwards against George. Edwards kicks to Doncic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot through here.
You can see Luka Doncic has the body, the handle, the footwork, and the savvy to draw fouls. That is nicely done.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Gwl, he's checked in for Sabonis. Mullen comes in for Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Brandon Roy. And then for New York, Mutombo is checked in for Porzingis. Towns comes in for Draymond Green. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Klay Thompson. All free throws good from Doncic. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Arenas. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And just cooking the D inside. Arenas blows by the contact.
The Grizzlies call timeout. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. And Caro comes in for Jason Tatum. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Doncic. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. He begged his players to keep it simple out there. He told them 1 possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Memphis trailing here. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. From the stripe, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Knicks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And George kicks to Mutombo. Back to George. New York moving the ball around. Gwl with the block. Mullen against George. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
New York, no good that time either.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
2 points, that one goes.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
Arenas with it. Outside, Towns. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust. the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Gilgeous-Alexander. George looking around to the middle. And it's Hamilton that time on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist here tonight. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
New York's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Arenas has a two-pointer, and again it's New York.
And Arenas loving the spotlight as well as being that guy to take and make big shots.
But Grizzlies call timeout. Paul George really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Banchero. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Edwards. Thompson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mullen dishes to Yao. Gilgeous-Alexander against Towns. Outside Tatum, looking to end the run. Here's Yao. And another miss by Memphis. The Knicks leading by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Arenas taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Arenas. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Gilbert Arenas.
Well, what a pump fake by Shea. Gilgeous-Alexander gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Mullen against George. Back to Arenas. Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. No one covering. Arenas has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. The shot's good from Mullen.
And Mullen isn't deterred by the defense. When he's got position inside, he's incredible at finishing oversized.
Pass to Arenas. There's the 3. Arenas can't get that one to fall. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts. And the foul. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
The quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shea is on time.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Arenas can't hit. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Mullen passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Arenas. That one wide left. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. George. That one's off, still out of sync. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Tatum with it. George picks him up. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And the Knicks with possession here. And Thompson kicks it over to Arenas.
And they had a foul to kill, but they want to use it on the ground.
Second team foul. Shooting for New York. Arenas. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
Doncic outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Let's go. Let's get it for you.
Here's George. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. We've got Thompson. Downs is out there with Paul George. Then it's Gilbert Arenas, and it's Mutombo in at the center position.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 30.
We know this is an offensive-minded player. Jason Tatum loves running pick-and-roll action.
Now against Mutombo. On deep, Arenas. A three-pointer is right on target. Arenas has got 28.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now kicks to Mullen. The three. He can't hit that time.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Count that one.
Boy, how pure a shooter is Paul George. That form is simply on point.
Doncic dishes to Yao. Memphis moving it around. And slam dunk by Tatum.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Mutombo against Yao. And a wide open look for Arenas. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this man the hibachi. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Tatum. Mullen with the 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Arenas. On the wing, George. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Zoned in. George leaving no doubt.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Arenas. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Down low. Thompson surveying the floor. Shoots over Doncic. The shot by Thompson, no good.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Buries it from outside.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
Arenas with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic against Arenas. Towns kicks to Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
The Grizzlies call timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
It's stolen by Mutombo. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander against Arenas. The Grizzlies pull it in. The Grizzlies call timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Arenas. Takes it from 10. So a close game sees New York take this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.